It's Meemaw here and my very good friend Mr. BunTucky Bear, and we're back again because we really like reading and listening to stories together, and we hope you do too. That's why we're here. Today we're going to be reading a story about being afraid of the dark, and the book is Who's Afraid of the Dark? I don't know, sometimes BunTucky, I'm afraid of the dark. Are you? He says no, he's a big old bear. He's not scared of anything. So let's get into the book and find out about being afraid of the dark.
Who's Afraid of the Dark? Written by Melanie Joyce, illustrated by David Creighton-Pester. If you go into the dark and tiptoe about the night, nothing will look the same as it does when it is light. The sun will sink from the sky, and the moon will shine big and round. Shapes will creep from the woods and stretch along the ground. But there's no need to worry or for you to be afraid. The shapes are only shadows that the branches of trees have made. It's true the dark is full of things that creak and crack and moan. Things that jump, things that go bump, and things that grumble and groan. But you'll find it's just a badger, munching on a midnight snack, shuffling over twigs and sticks along the forest track. Perhaps he'll stop for a chat or play a game or two. Then he'll be on his way, wave goodbye and say, "Thank you." If you do go into the dark, always remember to look behind, because lurking in the shadows, who knows what you might find? Bats could fly out of the trees and get tangled in your hair, or suddenly you'll hear a snap and ask, "Is anybody there?" It will only be the night owl swooping through the sky. Hoo-hoo, he'll say to you as he goes flying by. The fluffy owlets in the nest might sing a song for you. They'll flap their little wings and go tweet, tweet, to-woo. But are there really monsters hiding in places you can't see? And do you think to yourself, "Are they following me?" Don't worry, it's only the hedgehogs shuffling by the wall, making their way back to their house, and not monsters after all. If you go out into the dark and miss the daytime sun, remember that playing in the moonlight can really be lots of fun. You can splash in glittery pools and watch the little fish. If a shooting star zooms by, then you can make a magic wish. When you hear a scritch and scratch, or maybe a distant howl, it'll only be a guard dog, or maybe a kitty on the prowl. You will hear noises at night and wonder what they could be. It doesn't mean they're scary, just because you can't see. So, if you're afraid of the dark and think you should beware, remember that you're not alone and someone will always be there. You'll get a hug and a kiss and maybe a story too. Then you'll yawn and know that it really is bedtime for you. You'll just curl up safe and warm in the glow of the light and think of all the things that you saw in the night. You might hear a snap, a hoot, a crack, or a bark, but you'll know just what it is and won't be afraid of the dark.
Well, BunTucky, I guess that book taught us that even though it gets dark outside and we hear strange noises, there's usually a good reason for them, and we don't need to be afraid. What happened to the lights? Did you hear that, BunTucky? Oh, I don't know about you, but that scared me just a little bit, BunTucky. That scared you? Looks like it scared both of us. Well, golly, that's okay. It was just a noise, and it was just dark, and we're okay. You're okay. I'm okay. Oh, it's all right. Take a deep breath, everybody. Darkness isn't gonna get you. Okay, BunTucky, let's get out of here.
Doobie doobie doobie, BunTucky bear.